We can also add some really simple hover effects to our images, and we look at a really quick one as an example for what you can do here. The idea is that when we hover our mouse over these images, we're going to change the opacity of that image. So to start with, let's just define the starting opacity of all of those images as 0.9. So now they should be a little bit more faded than they were at the start, and what we want to do is change that opacity to 1 when we hover the mouse over it. So just like we've done before with our hover effects, we have the name of the class we want to affect, and then we have :hover, and in this case I'm going to change the opacity to 1. So now you can see when I put my mouse over all of these images, they get slightly brighter. So we've got a small hover effect that you can see on there, and if you combine that with having this link like we did before, then you can make quite effective hover effects on your images. Now we might want to make it a little bit slower because at the moment it's pretty fast. It happens instantaneously, so there's no kind of fade effect, and we can do that just by putting in a transition effect. Now we put that actually in this part here, the image tag, not the hover part. So here I need to put in transition, and I can put in the time in seconds, so I'm going to make it 1 second. And now if I go over here and I check that my hover effects are working, you can see we have a slight fade and it doesn't happen instantaneously. So you can have a little play around with that, see how it works on your website. You don't have to put it in there, it's just an example of one of the kinds of things you could do.